I have a quote of yours here written down I believe it's from an article. I can't remember which one it was, but the quote is, I want people to understand that I'm not just an athlete. I'm a businessman, a person who believes in handling business the right way. And I'm a person who can walk into a building with people from any class and be comfortable. I'm curious how being a professional basketball player impacts the work you do in the boardroom.
I mean, it gives me a little bit more respect because they know who I am as an athlete. But when they listen to me talk and hear that I understand stuff about business or understand how to make investments to tech companies and startups, and I understand the sectors, um, it it just elevates it to a whole new level. So it really puts me in a position to where I can be like I feel like I can be myself, when I'm speaking or talking. I don't have to sugarcoat anything. I don't have to like try to fit in and stuff like that because I already know that they know who I am and what I'm capable of. So, but for me, like I think it just elevates it when people understand who I really am as a person. Like I'm real chill and laid back. So like you won't know all this stuff, or I know all this stuff until we actually have a conversation. So once we start to have a conversation, or like I'm being brought up on stage, or being brought up, into a Zoom call with students or people who do this on the regular, you know, um, that's when people realize, oh, okay, like he's super smart or he understands this.
I have another quote I've written down here is that in terms of investing, you've talking about in the article, it was talking about how you already hit the lottery by being an NBA player.
Right.
So does that take the pressure off when you're investing? Because you've already hit the lottery. So you're like, you kind of talked about playing with house money earlier. Because you've already hit the lottery, does that make investing a little bit less pressure for you?
For sure. I mean, it makes it super easy for me to say no, even if it's the best deal in the world. It makes it easy for me to say no. I mean, I missed out on some really good deals because they didn't fit the structure that I needed for my investment strategy. Like we as a company, we have our investment strategy, and if it doesn't fit, no matter how good the deal is or how many multiples it can be, we don't invest. Just for the simple fact of, like I said, like I've already hit my lottery ticket several times, so I'm not really pressed for it. Like, yeah, I would love to make a lot of money on all these different deals, but money isn't everything. So for me, it's like, okay, like if if it's not a part of what we set as far as investment strategies, then it's gonna put me in a position to where I'm gonna have to, on the next deal, I might be thinking the same way. Oh, well, it's not a part of investment strategy, but I just did this last deal. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to get into constantly making bad bets or constantly making bets on different deals that's not a part of the investment strategy because it looks good. It's a sexy deal that everybody wants to get into, but it's not the best deal for me.
Kind of from an outsider's perspective, looking to me, like NBA players are some of the most progressive athletes when it comes to investing. I mean, you got LeBron, Steph, KD, also guys like Anthony Tolliver, Trevor Booker. Why, from your perspective, are basketball players more involved in the startup world and investments?
I think because the people that we're kind of like starting to build ourselves around, like back in the day, your typical athlete would have, um, you know, his homeboys and those different people around. So when you having your homeboys around, the conversations are not about like business investments, or it's not about different things. Now guys are coming out and they have teams, and they have these teams that have, your agent, your insurance guys, your business manager, your marketing person. Like now you have components that actually show that you're creating a business entity, or um, creating an empire to where like you're serious enough to start making investments. So at first it wasn't that. Like we would just give our homeboy a title, or we just give our brother or a sister a title, right? And then just pay them with them having a title but not doing any work. So now you have people that actually are actually doing work and actually sourcing and getting deals and looking at these deals and betting these deals and getting people that know about these deals to bet these deals. And the landscape of how your typical athlete is changing for the simple fact of I think the circles are changing around the actual athlete. Like you have a number of people that used to be like grabbing on your coattail and just asking for money, but now it's like I got this deal, like I got this startup company, I got this tech company, like I got this really good deal, I got these people that I need you to meet. Like now is everybody's building their own teams and their own circles, and and with building these teams and circles, everybody's able to start kind of like talk about deals and talk about like how this deal can help them or how this deal can help another player or something like that. So guys are starting to more like now really get into different deals and 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 understand that investing, we make a lot of money at this point in time in our life. So why not start investing and why not start putting yourself in a position to where you can be with some of these companies? Because it's not about just getting like endorsement deals now. Like, yeah, you can get you can get wrote an endorsement check, but you want to be a part of the company, you want to be a part of a brand, you want to be a part of something that can grow really really big, and you want to be able to have your hands on that product from start to finish.
Are guys like, coming up to you in the locker, are guys talking to you and stuff, asking for advice all the time? Like, I've read somewhere that you don't like to preach to guys, but you wait till they come to you. Are guys coming to you more often these days?
Yeah, I mean, on this overtime deal, I got Garrett Temple and I got Zach Levine into the overtime deal, and that was because we was having a conversation at the card table. so, so we were playing a card game that we all kind of play on the plane, and we were just talking about different stuff that we've gotten into, different business investments and stuff like that. And then I was like, oh, like speaking of this business investment, I'm looking at this one right now. It's called Overtime, and they were like, oh, I was like, yeah, I know about Overtime, and I was like, yeah. They was like, how you gonna get in? I was like, well, I'm talking with the founder right now, having a conversation with him. I was like, so I'll vet the deal out and then let y'all know, and then I'll tell y'all if y'all want to get in. So we had them conversations now, to where, you know, um, you know, guys know that I invest. They know that I handle business on a day to day basis. They hear me like having some phone calls and stuff like that, and they'll start asking me questions, and then it kind of goes from there. But yeah, guys are starting to ask me a little bit more now. Even other guys around other teams around the league. I think Rudy actually got into the deal too. Me and Rudy was discussing. He first thing he asked me when he seen me, he was like, "Man, what's the next deal you got for me?" I was like, that's how we started the conversation. Now he was like, "I know you the man." I was like, man, look, I was like, I just got the access, the same access that you can get. You just got to take advantage of it. So but I think Rudy ended up getting into the deal. I linked him and the founder up and told him like, look, this is my guy. Y'all talk, y'all have a conversation, and then see where it goes from there. And then I think he ended up getting into the deal. I didn't follow through with it because I was looking at some other stuff on my side.